What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. You see, the Shade Room is trying to expose Jay Morrison. And Jay Morrison is responsible for the Tulsa real estate fund, as we know what happened there. But you know, I also want to talk about something that's very interesting, very important. What do I really mean by this? Now everybody wants to investigate this guy as a fraud. Firstly, we have Boyce Watkins. We know he was one of the people that originated the support for Mr. Jay Morrison. And whenever I mention that, Boyce Watkins threatens to sue me, but just so he can get his lawyer ready, let's go ahead and play that clip again, Boyce.
Really thought this through. He's really laid this out. This is gonna be nice. This infrastructure is solid. And I immediately gained faith in what Jay was doing. You know, I said, okay, you know what, I'll back you. Let me know what I can do. Let me know how I can help. I was one of the initial investors. I stepped right up and wrote my check and sent it in, and I said, I'm in this. And we talked about it, and I supported. People asked me about it, and I always, whenever they ask me about it, I always tell them the same thing. Why not? Why wouldn't you want to participate? I believe in the fund. I believe in Mr. and Mrs. Morrison. This is just the beginning. I am happy to invest my money. I will invest more money. I can't wait to see all the great things that are done in the future. Together, we can do anything.
So thank you, Boyce, for admitting that. We really appreciate that. But let's see what the Shade Room is talking about now.
To secure the bag.
And I don't believe this momentum will stop.
Or to fumble the bag.
This is a smack in the face for someone who took a gamble.
People trusted him.
But our people are thirsty. Our people are hungry for knowledge.
He was the viral guy in Atlanta, spitting finance knowledge to anybody who listened on the street corner. But now Jay Morrison is in hot water.
I invested $40,000.
$500.
It's $2,000.
He got 15,000 people to invest in a real estate fund. $11.7 million they all raised. A new Black Wall Street was on the horizon.
The money has been just evaporated.
And apparently there's little to show for it, and investors are going off on social media.
Everything done in darkness must come to light.
I'm Justin Carter. This is TSR Investigates. Businessman Jay Morrison has been hustling for a long time. He spent many of his earlier years in prison, wrapped up in the drug game, before he eventually found his footing in finance and the real estate industry in Atlanta.
But I want to focus on this particular comment here by a guy by the name of the Black Robin Hood. This guy brings some receipts. What is that receipt here? Let's look at it. The irony is he wouldn't have gotten 15,000 folks to sign up without running ads on the Shade Room. So technically, Shade Room was a part of the problem. Y'all don't do, you meant to say that, any vetting or whatsoever. Y'all took the $3,000 per ad and allowed bro to take advantage of your audience. Wow. I mean, isn't that correct? Isn't that what they did? And not only that, there were other people, whoever they may be, I don't know exactly all, that maybe because of their own situation or them not knowing, they also took an opportunity to get involved in this, okay? So this is what they did. Now what has happened is, this guy's a fraudster. And see, the thing is in the Black community, we're so okay with fraudsters. We think this is fine. We think this is completely legit. We deal with fraudsters so much in the Black world, not just in the African-American community, everywhere. The Caribbeans, Africa, fraudsters are okay. Let me give you an example of what I'm talking about. There's this guy that is 100% a scam artist. I know, he scammed me. Okay, I won't call his name. This particular individual met up with some other people that I know, and they asked me about this guy. I said, listen, man, the guy is somewhat connected, but the guy's a liar. Something you can do with him, should leave him alone. Now, there's another guy that's a legit guy from America, and he was telling about the guy, explaining to him what happened. He said, oh, that's the kind of guy he is. I said, yeah. He said, but however, that doesn't mean that everybody he's associated with is also a scammer. He might actually be tied to somebody legit. We should try to see who he knows and how it goes from there. And I'm thinking like, wow, the business environment is so harsh here that this guy understands that scammers are everywhere, that he was willing to take an opportunity because that's just how the culture of business is done. You're in there with sharks. So he's like, look, he might be a scammer. Yeah, we can try to see who is actually legit through the scammer and try to work with him. Like, that's how people are adapt to doing business in a tough environment like in East Africa, Africa in general. But we're also used to it in America. We like scam artists. You know, we like those people like Tiffany Henyard. Not saying everybody, but we like them. We like drug dealers. You know, we like gang members. We like people who whoremong. This is something that we like until it happens to us. Then we don't like it anymore, you know? And Jay Morrison is just basically doing what the black community has always allowed, which is get over on people because you don't have any standards. And the same thing with Boyce Watkins. Boyce Watkins knew what kind of person Jay Morrison was. There is no way you can be an academic like Boyce Watkins and involve yourself with a guy that has a criminal history and aptitude as a Jay Morrison, okay? There is no possible way. But he knows that even if it's a scam, that, you know, Boyce Watkins is not gonna face so many situations. He's not gonna face that. We're not gonna know that. It doesn't really matter. That guy has a natural talent for lying, a natural talent for scamming, okay? A capacity for scamming. That's Jay Morrison and so many others in Black America, you know? And then when you get bit by it, you get mad. Well, why did you like that person in the first place? You know, a lot of the people that I know, man, that have good organizations, that do great things, be it on the continent of Africa or be it in the African American community, they can't get any support. They can't get any support. Well, know why? Because they don't lie enough. They're not flashy enough. They can't fake it enough, okay? They're not out here using people enough. So when you can't do that enough, it's problematic. You don't get seen in Black America. And you know, you gotta like, look at all these guys in Atlanta. Most of those guys are broke, right? They have to take pictures with money stacks next to cars. That's the only way they can make it. They can't, they fear, like, I can't make it on my talent alone. I have to lie about everything. Like, what world are we living in? You have to lie? Yes, they do. They have to lie. Craig, lying is important in Black America. This is what you gotta do. You wanna make it, you gotta lie. You wanna make it in Africa, you gotta lie. Then when they lie, you're gonna say, man, that's messed up. Why'd they have to lie? Cause you like liars. It ain't like you don't like it, you love it. You like this stuff. You like the weaving and sailing up. You like the dusting it up. You love it. You've been loving it. This is what you love. Stop playing with it. So guys, what do you think? It's your boy Shredder Jackson. Back at it again with another episode of The Celebrity Junk. I appreciate you for all you do. Scare the bell. We're out.